you missed the story of me potentially getting a custom model at some point in the next year. Just because I finally can, and you could thank sports betting for that, but do not sports bet. That would be amazing. I know, right? I've been on customizable models or non-me models since I started VTubing like 5 years ago now. 5 years ago now. That's crazy. I don't even know where to begin, in all honesty. My model is a public model with modifications. I know. I mean, not to bash these models because they are very nice. They're not built for me. A lot of them have trouble with my glasses. And it's really funny when you go out into the wilderness and you see somebody else with the same model done slightly different than yours. And I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that anymore, please. Should me to find my core model in the wild. I happened on this customizable, not as much recently. I think I've seen it once. But on the one that I used before this one, which was more chibi, I saw like 4 or 5 people with it. And I was just like, I don't want to. I just want to be me. Let me be me. Okay, guys, we go wide there to collect some stuffs. The wind, it hurts. Your new one's pretty unique. This is just a straight customizable. Like I've seen, it's a newer customizable. I think it only gained traction like 3 or 4 months ago, from what I saw. So not as, and it's a little bit more expensive. It's like $150 customizable versus the other ones I had were like 60. So I think a lot of people have just been priced out of it a little bit more, which is why it's not as commonly used. Yeah, I saved up for this one. There's a lot of stuff that you could do with this one. In terms of, like, it's got some of the best customization from a male customizable model that I've seen so far. It's definitely worth the price, but it's definitely a jumping off point for people. Yeah! Guys, we talked about models and got second place! Yeah, models are rare in general. I tried to find one for a friend once. It can be difficult. I think I have... for customizable models, there are 2 or 3 decent ones that I trust, and then there are some, like, smaller customizables that it's like, if you're looking for this exact style of model, you can get it. But besides, like, if you're not looking for that exact style, they're a little bit weaker. I have 4 of them? Yeah, I think I have 3 or 4 customizable male models that I own and are on my computer right now. Let's see if this loads properly. It probably won't. I didn't finish setting this one up. Well, I had it finished setting up, but then my computer broke and I had to move it over to here. This is a slightly older one in the customizable space that I had, and I didn't like it for one very specific reason. And then I didn't like how the cheeks puffed when I turned my face a specific way, but I never finished setting this up on this new computer. And then I have to remember which one's which. This is the one that I was using for forever, and this is a half-body one. Guys, we have to get into this race. We have to get into this race. This one's smaller one. Smaller one. That's the one you have when we met. Yeah, I still have this one as a backup. I've been trying to get better at setting up a VTuber model with the new one. And my whole goal was, once people got more used to the other one being around, that I'd switch back and forth. But, yeah. Yeah! I still gotta drive. Like, some of the content that I make, it makes more sense to use the chibi. Some of it makes more sense to use, yeah, some of them it makes more sense to use the adult. Some of them it makes more sense to use this one. I'm gonna take a damage on this. I don't know how to drive this track. What the heck is happening? I don't know. It's not even the games. Like, I have 4 different YouTube channels that are completely different. Like for stuff that I don't stream, I do Trackmania stuff weekly that works better with not this. It's specifically not this one. Because I have an outfit that's specifically set up for it on the other one. And anything that I do go-wise would probably be better on the other one. But for general silliness, I actually like this one more. I think this one suits itself more towards my silly attitude rather than my non-silly attitude. Yeah, chibi for silly is the way I should go. And I have a dichotomy of personalities, guys. I can be super silly, or I can be the most serious person ever. And you never know which me you're going to get beforehand, which is why it's troublesome.